Hey everybody, I'm Bob from Black Arrow Gaming, and welcome back to my Age of Wonders 3 Advanced Strategy series, my 5th Age of Wonders 3 Advanced Strategy series. I am picking up this game. I haven't played in about a week and a half since I've been posting videos for my Age of Wonders Planetfall series, the co-op with Joel. If you haven't seen any of that, I would highly recommend it, but I decided that given how much Planetfall content I've been doing, it was time for those of you who have been patiently waiting for more Age of Wonders 3 content. Thought I'd do a marathon for you guys this weekend. So I'm gonna try to get at least 3 episodes done today. Hopefully, maybe 4. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I do have comments to go through for this week, so let's go ahead and get started with those before I go to the next turn. Um, a lot of you, I think, like Richard Kramer, Adam James, Arch Redbeard, CMCK, Blurry Intervision, Jeff, a whole bunch of people, all said that in the last battle when I was fighting out here on the water, I had a unit that sort of slipped past my flyer. I thought my flyer was on guard. The Frostling Ice Queen broke his guard. So that, I just wanted to point out that's why that happened. I asked everybody how that unit slipped past because I thought for sure that my flyer was on guard mode when he in fact was not, because he had his guard broken. Also, with regard to this lake down here, we've got the Shrine to the Fickle Mermaid. I kind of missed that. I think sorry, it was Arch Redbeard, Blurry Intervision, and Space Flash. I'll mention that. So yeah, that's a good call. Having Mariner would have been helpful for that battle. It's a little late to go back and get it now. I've only got one more battle to go, and this one should be mostly quite a bit easier. Although I am going to wait for the next turn to do it. Let's see, what else do we have here? We've got Karzin. Let's talk more about Karzin. We always talking about Karzin, or at least I am. It was Arch Redbeard, I think. Yeah, it was Arch Redbeard who had said that he could probably benefit from more fire and frost resistance. I think he said. Yeah, fire and frost resistance. So the 20% fire protection there. I don't see frost resistance in here. I don't know if the Warlord gets that. Unless maybe he was suggesting I put an item on him for that. I'm not sure. But the fire resistance, definitely. I should probably pick that up for him when I can, considering I may be fighting Juggernauts with him. So, in fact, I almost certainly will be. Let's see. Hubert Chow, with regard to my builders, there are many places that I could build roads that I need to keep an eye out on. Down here is one in particular. Basically creating a network to get my units that I'm producing in this city to the front lines as possible. So probably through the giant city and out east towards where the elf cities are down here in the south. So I think that's a good idea. I will have him finish that road there, and then he'll pick up the hasteberries and go straight down to get started on that little project. Speaking of, well, maybe not builders, but down here I have my other builder, and with this army here. And I think this was a comment from... This was one from John Chernin. Said that the tower underground can be taken by the army in the fort. So he was talking about this tower here. I kind of forgot it. Forgot it was there. But yeah, that's a good point. They could run back and get that. And actually what I realized is they could also clear this structure and get those items so the halfling doesn't have to do it on her way back through, just to save a little bit of time. And then with what I could do is I could move them onto the hasteberries and then get the items, or maybe even move, depending on their movement. Let's see what we can do with them here. They got several more moves, so yeah, I could do this. I could even get him in on the mix, and I will do that battle here in a second. They could move 1, 2, they can't move 3, but I could launch the battle with this guy. Actually, I think I'm going to launch the battle with one of these guys, because I want the martyr with them getting XP. So I will do that at the end of this turn. Boru Pogobog said, casting Beacon of Faith on Goblin Cities will help me get race governance with them faster. As you can see over here, if I look at the goblins, I'm getting a certain amount of race governance experience for outpost town cities. The bigger they get, the more XP I get. I am going to, let's see, exit diplomacy. Did I say the bigger they get, the more cities I get? I meant the bigger they get, the more XP I get. I'm not sure actually what I said 10 seconds ago. But preparing spell, paid absolution, I don't think that... I think I'm going to abort that. I think I'm going to go ahead and focus on Beacon of Faith, because that is a good point. Those goblin cities need to grow, because that's going to get me race governance XP faster, which means tame trolls that much faster. So I'll do that, and I'll queue up another Beacon of Faith. And then I think that's it. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get this fight done here, and then they can carry on as they were. Actually, I think I'm going to attack it with the Tiger. He's probably the least useful unit in this group. Probable victory, I don't know. I might lose somebody doing this, but I don't know. I think I should be okay. I don't know. We'll see. This might be a harder battle than what I'm thinking. This is going to be a little weird after playing Planetfall so much. I maybe should have actually kept... Well, I could still cast Smite once if I wanted to. Which has a pretty good chance of success and could do a lot of damage. I think instead what I'm going to do is just try to... You know what? Those Forge Priests are actually a lot tougher than I was thinking. They're going to be very highly resistant to most of the forms of damage that I can do. I could try to curse him. Make him a little more vulnerable. Okay, I got a little lucky there, but I'll take it. It's not really going to help that much, but it'll help a little, and maybe it could cause him to fumble a bit. Let's back the others up a little. I'll slow him down. I really would like to curse them, but I don't know if that's going to work. Let's curse that Boar Rider in the back. And okay, I was hoping that would slow him down, but it didn't. And I could cast Smite on one of the people I cursed, which is now much more likely to work. And I might just get one of those Firstborns out of the way now. Oh man, that could come darn close to killing the Boar Rider. But if it doesn't, they're just going to heal it. I think I would rather smite him and try to kill him on the next round, maybe. I don't know how much damage these guys would do with the spear in the back, but I don't think it would be... Oh, sorry, that's the Orc Martyr. I'm not even paying attention. I was thinking he was an Orc Spearman. I need to actually probably use him to buff one of those priests if I get the chance. I think we'll just hold ground for now. I didn't really look at this matchup very carefully before going into this battle. I think I was kind of overrating my priests here. Unfortunately, he was able to heal himself, but at least he had to spend a turn doing it. These guys are all really just do not care about my my Orc priests at all, really. Like, he's the only one that kind of does, and that's because he's cursed. Well, I may as well take advantage of that, I suppose. At least all these guys have healing. Yeah, let's just get rid of one of them and go from there, I guess. 5 to 7 is not quite good enough. How about I absorb pain on this guy? Have him take a step over here, finish that one off. I don't know really what to do with the Spearman. I might just go bug the Forge Priests. Or I could leave them on defense in front of these guys. They will almost certainly die if I do that. But... Oh, and I've got my Tiger, who I should probably think of as being sort of a throwaway unit here. He's the one I would like to... If I'm going to lose anybody here, it probably would need to be the Tiger. But let's put everyone on defense there and see how this goes. They might... Oh man, they might go after the Martyr here. I think I'm going to actually protect the Martyr. He's probably more fragile anyway. I think if I put that guy there, That'll probably work. Alright, let's see what they do. Yeah, they're gonna kill one of those priests. Oh no, they didn't quite get him. They decided to heal instead of finishing the priest off. Oh, and the tiger finished that dwarf off quite nicely. Good job. Maybe I underestimated you. I think he may have crit. Alright, I think I want to heal that guy, but I also want to dish out as much damage as I can, especially to that one with Guardian Flames now. I didn't really want them to buff their units with Guardian Flames, so I could Warcry and stab him a bunch, which is probably a pretty good idea. He is unfortunately out of movement. The tiger can't do anything useful at the moment, so I'll just move him kind of back towards the battle. Yeah, let's do a Warcry and try to kill that guy. There we go. I really need to heal this one. Maybe I can use up their action points with these other guys. Oh wait, that's another Orc Spearman. He could actually Warcry, use up some action points, and do a decent chunk of damage to that guy. Okay. You're an Orc. You're probably better off doing a melee strike if you can get in close enough. Well, let's see here. That's a flank. How much damage would this do? Yeah, the spear is still better. I don't know if I can save that guy. Maybe I can. Hang on. He's facing this way now. So what I could do is let him hit. Oh, and I've got Absorb Pain on that one too. Okay, that's good. So the problem is this guy still has all his movement left. If I was to curse him and it failed, crap, it didn't fail. I needed that to fail this time. This one's out of action points, but the other one is not, and that's the problem. I wish I could sprint with one of those guys even without action points. I don't think there's any way for me to get rid of this guy's action points. I could maybe try to kill him, maybe? Max damage would be 11 times 3, that's not going to be enough. I can't curse him. Why not? Why can't I curse him? Is he immune to... Oh, he's already cursed, that's why. Oh yeah, because I accidentally cursed him on this turn. I could maybe... I wonder what would happen if I gave this guy Killer Instinct. 50% more critical damage. And gains Draconian, Dwarf, Halfling, the Slayer abilities. Well... maybe. Oh, that was a critical hit too, okay. And there's a decent chance this guy will crit. I'm gonna go for this. Try to save my other priest. Yeah, I got it. Okay. I didn't even need to crit. I just needed that Slayer buff. Okay. Now we need some healing. You need healing. You need healing. And this guy needs healing. There we go. 9 times out of 10, there's a way out of it, but you just gotta figure it out. I'm not interested in either of these items. Sell for gold. Okay, now I can move you here, get the haste berries, and move everybody over here, and squish some puny halflings. That's always a good time. In fact, I think I could do that on this turn as well. And this one is at least a very likely victory. So let's let me think here for a second. I could wait one turn. It's not like I'm gonna nuke. Yeah, there's a couple units that are just slightly damaged. Actually, it's just this guy. He's down 4 health points. Yeah, it's probably not worth waiting. Let's just get it done. If I lose that guy because he's down by 4 health points, I'm gonna be cranky. Okay, let's get the chickens out of the way. I'm not really nearly as worried about the farmers as I am about the jesters. They suck. But I guess the farmers are going to charge me, so I may as well get rid of them. I think what I'm going to do is actually back up. Curse takes only 1 action point to use, I think. So I'll back up. Try to curse these guys from afar. And let them charge at me. Curse fail. Curse fail twice. Okay. That's fine. And then I want that martyr to... Oh, he got a little beat up because of the chickens. I'm still going to have him transfer pain on someone. Okay, let's probably get rid of this one. He's cursed, so he should go down pretty easily. And probably I'm going to need to get this farmer out of my face, too. So let's throw some spears at him. Do this. Yeah, you just can't account for that, I suppose, though. Maybe I could finish him with the martyr. That would be nice. Maybe not. Gotta get him close enough, I think. Ah, come on. Okay. Oh, you are just hanging in there, aren't you? Alright. Put him here to guard the weaker unit. That'll have to do. Oh, that's... Okay, yeah, that's the other farmer. The jester's hiding back there. Alright. Oh, you guys, and you're dang lucky. I'm gonna actually just heal a couple of these guys. Can you please finish him off? That would be great. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna hit him with this guy. No, he won't finish him. He'll get him down to 1, though. Dang it. See, he's gonna kill that spearman now. Maybe I can... Oh, wait. I can get him with this guy. Okay. Which means I can still heal the spearman. Okay. Oh, I hate these guys. Really hate jesters so much. Let's all just mass curse that thing. Run away. There. Dang halflings. I got some levels for those priests out of all that, and some extra view range, and a little extra money, so good call there. That helps out quite a bit. I think I'll leave the tiger sitting in there, and on the next turn he's going to continue on to build tower on the tile over here that I was looking at. Okay, and I think I can end the turn there. Yeah, I was low on mana. I was thinking maybe I could convert some more stuff to wetlands, but no need. I think when I'm that low on mana, I'll just hang on to it. Mana income is really turned around, though. I was, like, scrounging for mana earlier in the game. Then again, 400 isn't, you know, everything. You can still spend mana pretty quick on anything that doesn't require casting points. Stuff like terraforming, I'll burn through it pretty fast, but still, a lot better income than I used to have. And gold income's doing well, too, although I expect that to drop now that I'm starting to produce units here. I think what I'm going to do is actually... I don't know if I'm going to send these guys out in a line or wait for... Actually, I guess I may as well send them out as soon as they get produced, because my Sorcerer's army is going to come back and manage this. Because they're right here anyway. They're going to have to probably find... I think they'll probably take that path through the mountains right there, and then just take the road. Yeah, so if I start sending these guys up, they'll probably be hitting this point around the same time the builder does, at least the second or third one. So I can just start sending them east. Maybe I can send one of them off to the side to get rid of this stupid longbowman. There was one more comment that I wanted to mention. It's not really... it's going to be relevant this next turn, but we'll see if those bandits attack me. It was one from... Blurry Inner Vision suggested taking out the bandits before getting the shrine buff. That was a good reminder. I was on my way to get that shrine buff, but if the bandits attacked me after I picked it up, the regrowth bonus would have been wasted on them. So I definitely want that regrowth bonus to be used in that city battle right there. So basically, once I get that, I'm going straight for the city. But hopefully, they just attack me. Wait, what is this? Where'd that army come from? Well, I'm not going to be able to kill any of that stuff. Alright, well, we're going to have to take an L here, but I'll try to kill something. I mean, I do have Smite. Maybe I could just unload on the hero there. What is... Yeah, they're a half. They got pretty high resistance. That might not work. It's a 52% chance. Oh, come on. Ah, okay. I'm just going to unload Smite on her. Because if I can at least drop a hero, that would be pretty useful. She's just going to hang back, too. How many more times can I do that? 24. I would need to do it 2 more times, and I would need it to succeed both times. That might not happen. Dang halflings. Holy crap. Just being really annoying this whole game. It's not just the halflings, it's the lucky trade in general has been a problem for me. Oh, she is going to run at me. Okay. The only problem is the knight is also going to run at me. So... Oh, crap. I don't have enough mana. I got my casting points back, but didn't get the new mana, so... whatever. Maybe I can run. I can't run. Who am I kidding? That knight's gonna catch up to me. And... Oh, they're gonna... Oh. Never mind. That battle went about as poorly as it possibly could have. Oh, whatever. Important thing is that I do have elf tech back here. Secure and safe within... Well, I say secure and safe. The enemies are right there, but relatively secure and safe within my borders. Here's the question now. Does Ganon's army go after the city they were going to attack, or do I double back and get my city back? I think... Okay, I think I at least need to scout that out. They have mostly abandoned that city. That army probably wouldn't do very well against the halflings on their own. They got a pretty good Black Knight, but I think they would probably need a little bit more help. But they might be able to handle this city battle, given what's in there. I'd have to probably retreat right away because, you know, juggernauts. But I don't think they have walls. Maybe I need a little bit of extra help for them. I think I'm going to have to send one of Ganon's minions to go help out. Probably, since it's a city siege battle, probably the giant. I think Ganon's army could handle everybody else back at the other city just fine. Or I could leave the Exalted with these guys. He'd probably help out quite a bit, and he has Resurgence, so if he dies, no big deal. Plus he could absorb pain unlike that Black Knight. I like that idea. He can also cover the distance to get back quicker because he's a flying unit. I should be able to manage this. How come I don't have any mana on this turn? How much did I must have had something queued up that used it all. Maybe that's why I didn't have mana in the last battle. I actually did get it, but then it got spent right away. Okay, they're gonna do that. See, this is a problem. I can't cast any particularly useful spells. I might give this guy Divine Protection or something, or maybe Slayers, or maybe Killers, whatever that, I don't remember, Killer Instinct. Let's start by getting that buff going on him. And probably sending him out to the side. That Black Knight is by far the biggest damage dealer in this army, so we can send the wargs out there, firehounds, hellhounds, whatever units are called. I've been playing too much Planetfall. I'm lucky I'm not calling these things all like Vanguard Marines or something, or Devar Trenchers. We've actually seen more of those in that series. Yeah, I'm just going to swing out to the side here. They've got Ice Scapers, which are annoying, because those will probably freeze my Hellhounds. But hopefully I can make them pay. Right. Probably am going to lose some of these units. Okay, I just got Spirit Weakness on everybody, but I don't understand why that would matter. There is no units in these armies. There are no units in these armies that do spirit damage. So I'm not really sure about that. The Ice Scaper didn't throw anything at anybody, so... And the dog doesn't take damage from fire, so I'll go get him. Knight's already absorbing pain. I'll leave him right outside the fiery borders. Let's see, can I curse anybody that would be useful to curse? I would like to take a shot at the Forge Priest, but I don't think I'm going to get him. Now let's get him for now, I guess. He is really putting down some buffs. That makes me uncomfortable. Ah, he froze the Black Knight. That's really bad. Ah, that's pretty much exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Can anyone dispel that? Maybe the priest can. Ah, come on. So far, this has been kind of a lousy luck episode. I've managed through it so far, but I don't know how long my luck, or well, my lack thereof, can continue. He's immobilized, but he does still have action points. Should probably use them. I'll more or less be sacrificing him, but use up some action points from that guy. And I really want that Ice Scaper dead, so guess what you get to do. Plus you have Resurgence, so do your job. I could run through there and try to get in that harpoon thrower's face. I'd be throwing away another unit if I did that, but it might be worth it. Right now, I kind of want to just keep units from hitting. I'm going to keep a unit back here, probably the horse, to try to sort of block shots at that Black Knight. And I'm going to put this guy up here and sit him on defense, just to apply some pressure and hopefully make a distraction. Oh, they're really picking on those guys. Okay, they were not able to kill that unit, so that's good. Probably leave him there for now. This guy's probably only frozen for one more turn anyway, but I think I am still going to try to dispel it because I kind of want him back on this turn so he can go kill that Forge Priest. So let's give this another shot. Alright. Dispelling 2 effects. What's the other one? Noxious Vulnerability. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of that stuff. Alright, there we go. Now, he is unfortunately going to take a bit of fire damage running through all this. I could lessen that if I gave him Divine Protection, which I think is probably not a bad idea. I want to take a look. So there's a Forge Priest, fire damage. The orcs are generally pretty good on the defense front. He's got weak resistance, so I'm going to give him Divine Protection. Something I probably should have done at the beginning of the battle that may have helped avoid... Yeah, see, that's much less fire damage. It may have helped him avoid getting frozen had I used that earlier. Okay, turned him around. I can't do quite enough to kill him. Unless I used the Exalted. The problem with using the Exalted is I'm going to kill him with one hit. If I fly the Exalted over here, I could kill the Snake and probably get 3 hits on him and lifesteal a bunch. I think I'm going to do that. Well, lifesteal a little, not exactly a bunch. He's going to die on the next turn, but... Okay, there's a range penalty, fire protection. Okay, fire protection is what's killing me there. It's not anything being in the way, so I was wondering if breaking this wall would matter at all, but it doesn't seem that it will. I think I'm going to leave that Hellhound on defense just because he's being a good distraction at the moment, and probably leave that guy on defense. And I will go ahead and just damage this priest a little bit, make him think twice about moving. Okay, he'll come back, so no big deal. Only killed the unit with Resurgence and 1 Hellhound so far, so I can manage that. Alright. Try to take something else out. Maybe the Harpoon Thrower. I don't want that guy lowering my ability to move around the map. There's a wall in the way, and I think I'm going to have the horse break it. Make sure I'm breaking the right one, though. think it's this one. There we go. Might be able to kill it with just range units. No, not quite. But I can get him with this. He's got a lot of health for them to chunk through. I don't think they'll kill that thing. And I can always just go over here and be a massive nuisance to this guy. Very immune to fire or just resistant to it? Just resistant to it. But the amount of damage it'll take is pretty negligible, so I think I will go ahead and take that. Yeah, they're gonna try to kill the poor horse. Poor horse. Poor little guy. He must have a debuff. Yeah, he's dazed, so he can't actually attack anything. So he's actually not really doing anything useful back here at all. So I lost the Nightmare and I lost the Hellhound, but I think I can get out of this without losing anybody else. I'm pretty sure I can. It's how to range. Can you please finish him off? Nope, probably not. Almost certainly not. There's a line of sight penalty, though. If I move here, the line of sight penalty becomes my horse. Okay, now I can finish him off. Alright. Now what are you gonna do? You're gonna kill the wolf. Okay. Alright, let's heal the important people. Alright, he's pretty much stuck right there. Alright, not perfect, but allows me to do two things at once. I take out a decent chunk of an army. Lost the units I got for Primeval. I was not expecting them to last too long, though, so that's okay. But now that I've taken this, I think I need to leave before those Juggernauts show up. Ganon's army can make it back here and actually even clear that spider structure. Yeah, very likely victory. We can handle that. Although I actually have to wait until the next turn before they can move any further anyway, so I may as well wait for this guy to catch up because he could get in on that next battle too. Alright, so we'll wait until the next turn to move Ganon's army. A race governance level up with the orcs just hit max level. Alright, all your orc irregular infantry and pikemen gain +1 resistance and 20% physical protection. It almost doesn't get any better than that. The other one, the orc cities with Masters Guild produce more production and gold, is nice, but the production doesn't really matter to me at this point. I have plenty of production in my cities. I'd be crazy not to pick this. That's such a good perk. So now let's take a look at what one of these guys looks like. This is a tier 2 unit with 63 health, 15 defense, 11 resistance, defender, tireless, strong will, lifesteal, 20% physical protection, enchanted armor, killing momentum. These guys are going to be fantastic. I can't wait to see them in action. May as well grab those haste berries, I guess, whenever I can. Help me get a little boost towards the front line. And he is going straight out to where Ganon's units are, because that seems to be where most of the heavy fighting is at this point. This guy should finish this road. Get those haste berries. He can almost get another set, but not quite. Yeah, there's no way I could reconfigure the road to make that any faster. But on the next turn, I can get there and then build the road a little bit further. This giant probably also going to go out towards Ganon, I think. We need to keep pushing in that direction. I'm actually just going to go stare menacingly at that longbowman and see if he goes away. I don't like him. I don't want him to be here. Okay, People United completed Great Temple. That's good news. More mana for me. Let's see, which city is this? This is Crotorax. Okay, this is what was a former Tigran city. I think I was just going for the Grand Palace here, and I can't queue that up. I just need the observatory, and then I can build it after that, so I'll have to wait. Beacon of... That's the second time I clicked on it. I'll wait until the end of the turn. Shock Troopers coming up next, as I'll be alternating between them for the time being. Great Temple... Can I get... Oh yeah, I was planning on building some Shock Troopers and Crusaders first, and then getting... The city doesn't even have a Master's Guild yet. I really rushed for this. But anyway, Celestial Chamber I could get to get the Orc Exalted, but I'll wait until I've got at least a few of these units produced, because I really want extra help on the front line to get momentum swinging in my favor right now. Holy of Holies is done. So this city is pretty much ready to make Shrines of Smiting as soon as they are ready. I'm planning on trying to make groups of 4 Crusaders, probably 4 Crusaders, a Priest, and 2 Shrines of Smiting, or something like that. Because all those Devout units will boost the damage output of the Shrines of Smiting. I don't know that there's anything else I need to make here. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to throw a wooden wall down. So I'll go ahead and do that at least. Otherwise, I think I'm going to let that city sit on produce merchandise until it is done, and then those shrines can, or until the shrine research is done in 3 turns, and then I will be good to go. So I'll just queue that up now. And I see no reason to stop building stone giants. They're pretty great. I will have the focus chamber next turn in this city. I got the barracks. I'll go ahead and get the shooting grounds built. So the archers are being produced, or the swarm darters are being produced with an extra rank. And after that, I might just make a bunch of those guys. There's not really any other things I can get to buff them, so I will let them... I'll just try to get a handful of those guys out on the battlefield. Swarm darters at this point, especially against a juggernaut, aren't gonna like save the day. The extra shock damage helps a little, but the fact that the poison damage doesn't do anything to machines kind of makes them much less useful. But it still wouldn't hurt to have some of them out there. There's always going to be other units mixed in besides the big tanks. Alright, so who does not have a picnic basket yet? Let's find a hero here. Ganon does not. Karzan Aria has Nourishing Meal. No, that wasn't Karzan. That was my Necro. So I got Poison of Healing. I think this one's going to go to Karzan. She has one on the way. Yep. So it's Ganon and Karzan that don't have Nourishing Meal yet. Alright, so I'm going to send that one to Karzan and send the next one to Ganon. So I'll make one more. The more healing, the better. Alright, where's the Arcane Item Forge? I actually can't make it on this turn. We'll have to produce merchandise for a turn. I'm out of mana, so... The Celestial Chamber done here. Oh, that's right. This city is another option for building Shrines of Smiting, so I'll have to remember that. Still not quite ready for the Grand Palace here yet. Getting close, but I need this city to grow once more, and it will in 4 turns. I probably should, after this temple is done, start building all the infrastructure I need to make. Yeah, I'm going to need, like, the barracks and... Did I already get a guardhouse in this city? The guardhouse is the one that buffs pikemen, I think. No, I didn't. Where does that come at? It's barracks, shooting grounds, Warhol, arena. I thought... Okay, I might just be being an absolute noob, but I thought you unlocked the guardhouse when you built the barracks. Pikeman, oh, it does require the Warhol. Okay, all right. We'll get the barracks and the Warhol. Do I even need the Great Temple? I probably should finish that. It's going to slow down unit production a bit, though, I think. Because once the city grows, I'm going to want to build Pillar of Stylites. I'm going to want to build Enchanted Armory. And I actually still need to build Solar Spire, too. So I think I'm going to cancel that and focus on unit production here to get that out as fast as possible. Might even hurry production a bit. Let's see. How's my happiness looking? Oh, I can't even build that on this turn anyway, so I need to build the barracks. Probably should queue up Solar Spire after this. Okay, that'll work. And I just need to try to remember to hurry production on that on the next turn. But yeah, the city's going to grow to a metropolis and get that long before I can build a Grand Palace in it. Okay, I keep clicking Beacon of Faith. I know it's ready to cast. I could probably get it out of the queue, but as soon as I do that, I'm going to forget about it. Change that. Let's get the Builder's Hall. Okay, she got her potion of healing, so that's going to be pretty handy. Let's go ahead and do this battle now. Should not be a problem. The only problem is I can't cast Chaos Rift, but I do still have Thunderstorm. So... these things actually will do quite a bit of damage versus embarked units, though. I need to be careful. It would be embarrassing if I lost units to this group, of all groups. Alright, we need to guard the halfling at all costs, I think. Stone Giant really should probably be throwing boulders at things. Let's put this guy over here and see what they do. I want the giant to stay on defense for the moment. He's got lifesteal though. He's gonna be all right. Gonna have to patch him up a bit, but he'll be okay. Okay, Shock Trooper still got killing momentum. So let's squish some stuff. And oh yeah, the Flyers have it too. So yeah, I'm good. Nicely done, guys. All right, that frees you up to heal the giant, who is quite out of movement points. I would like to get the Ice Queen out there. Well, what I could do with her... Nah, I don't want her freezing that, or making that other unit cold. I think this will be fine. That guy should not be able to kill anything. It'll come kind of close, uncomfortably close, though. but it won't crit. I don't think there's any way. Even if it does max damage twice, it won't kill that giant, and it won't crit because it's not happy. Its morale is just normal. Oh wait, no, not surrender. What am I doing? Alright, it's just gonna go for a flank on her. Or him, sir. Less damage. May as well get a little extra XP there. Is there anybody else that can do anything useful? Doesn't seem like it, so we'll just finish it off. Alright, good job, guys. Sun Shield. And the Ceremonial Elfguard Spear. I don't think I want either of these. It'll be alright. Alright, so the fastest way to get from here to there, this is telling me, is to just take the road around. Well, the game does the math for you, so I'm going to trust to that. It seems to me like it'd be shorter to squeeze through the mountains, but I guess I do have advanced logistics, so I may as well do what it says. Okay, this is what city? What race is this? That is a dwarf town. I think I almost want to migrate it to Tigrans to make amends, but I do have dwarf units too, so I'm just gonna probably absorb it. I actually almost want to release it as a vassal, but I'll absorb it for now. I think it probably doesn't matter because I'm pretty sure the enemy's gonna come retake it with those juggernauts I saw earlier anyway. Without Ganon's army, I'm not going to be able to beat those, so I'll have to be patient and wait. Gargador, Holy of Holies is what I need next here, and I don't have nearly enough mana for that. I probably won't have nearly enough mana for that for a while. Hang on. I'm going to produce mana here in my capital. I kind of need that on this turn, I think. And I will produce mana here as well. And hopefully I'll have enough next turn to be able to start work on that. I didn't quite time this perfectly. I thought I was going to have this timed perfectly, but running out of mana kind of ruined that. Is there anything else I can do on this turn? Got the domain invasion. I know about that. Oh right, I've got all this stuff up here up north to do. So the bandits did not kill Karzen's army, and I don't know where they went. But it probably doesn't matter, because I can move on to that, then move here and get the haste berries, and then go straight after that city. So let's do this. And then I'll have my Necro army catching up in a bit. Although they're going to be taking a slightly different route. Alright, so let's throw rocks at the bad guys. Or the good guys. I think these guys might be the good guys, actually. I'm pretty sure I'm the bad guy. 100% chance to curse? I like that. Let's curse the one that got buffed. Just to spite him. Transferring pain from Karzen is probably not a good idea, to be honest. I won't be able to kill that thing on this turn, so we'll just hold ground and wait. Ah, but I have Tireless. Joke's on you. Alright, now he can kill that thing, and then get a killing momentum strike on something else. How you doing back there, guys? They have pretty much the worst job in this game. All right, I forgot they come back. No trouble. I actually kind of want Karzan to use this on somebody for a little extra XP. We'll chase this one down. A little more XP for my giant. He hasn't gotten a whole lot so far. What's his problem? Why the low morale? Oh, lost a city. Lost a battle, unit in hated terrain. Okay, I guess that would add up. Get over it. Surprise. And you're dead. Okay, so everybody gets a nice regrowth buff, and then haste berries, and then city. Ooh, we got some machines to kill. All right, not a whole lot. Definitely gonna want to use this to attack the city while I have it. So, Karzan's army finally gets to see some action. They've spread out their army in some kind of dumb ways. They may have not been expecting me to come at them this quickly. Let's take advantage of this while I can. This is a closely matched battle, but I actually don't really see it that way. I think I'll be fine. I do want to be careful with that Naga Matriarch trying to charm Karzan. That could be bad. He doesn't have anything that gives him mind control immunity, so I have to watch out for that. Otherwise, these are mostly kind of throwaway units and against a pretty powerful army with regrowth. I should be able to kill everything here, I would think. Yeah, I'm not sure why this says closely matched, to be honest. Well, let's get Absorb Pain going on Karzan. Already know I'm going to want to do that. And I'm going to give, let's see, I want to give probably the giant Touched by Faith. And then he can start throwing rocks. Try to break through that wall. Ooh, crit. Alright, cool. I think everybody else can just charge, actually. I think the sooner I get behind enemy lines here, the better. Try to throw a curse down on somebody. How about that Royal Guard? No dice, but that's okay. We'll get there. I'm not going to use any spells just yet. Mass Curse is kind of a tempting option. Wait, is this a guaranteed? I always thought this spell was a % chance to curse enemies. I didn't know it was a guaranteed effect. It looks like it's guaranteed. Maybe I should do that. I don't know that there's anything else particularly more useful. I think... Let's see if I can get... I may not need to. I don't think I really need to. But I'll hang on to that option. Oh no, it tickles. Alright, ice balls I'm not gonna have any of that crap. We gotta get rid of that guy. Yeah, I don't like ice scapers. Karzan got slowed down for some reason. Must have had an action point used up somehow. I want that guy dead. More than anybody else on this battlefield. Alright. Charge forward. I'm actually considering smiting him right now, just because I'm convinced he's gonna freeze somebody. Or smiting the Naga Matriarch so it doesn't charm Karzan. Let me double check to make sure Karzan doesn't have mind control immunity for some reason. He's got pretty good resistance, especially for a Tigran, but no mind control immunity as far as I can tell. Does he have... Oh wait, he has 100% spirit protection from Strong Will. What item is giving me Strong Will? I forget. The Chalice? I'm actually not sure why he has Strong Will. Blood Brothers, that's right. Okay, so I don't have to worry about her. I do have to worry about the Ice Scaper. I think I'm just gonna get rid of him. I'd rather just kill the Ice Scaper and not have to worry about Karzan potentially getting frozen. Because there's not really anything else here that threatens me very much. Alright, I think I'm just gonna do that. I kind of lined up pretty nicely for that cannon, didn't I? Alright, Karzan, you do what you do best. He's got Demolisher too. This will mess some stuff up. How many times can I use Warcry in a battle? It's got a cooldown of 3. Maybe worth keeping an eye on. I don't really want the Exalted running up since it's already taking damage for Karzan as it is. I would like to try to kill that cannon if I can manage to do so, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I'm just going to try to curse people. How about the White Witch? Yeah, so far not having such good luck with the curses, but that's okay. You go there, and you sit there. Sit at odd angles from each other. I'm not worried about the Juggernaut so much. Actually, it doesn't matter on this turn. The Harpoon Thrower would also be very annoying if it immobilized me, so I might try to kill him. I might smite him as well. 95% to do... yeah. I know I'm being kind of, I wanted to use mana for other things on this turn, but I just want to make sure this battle goes well. Just kind of have Karzan cut his way through all these little units. Did that thing just use the Fire Mortar again? Yes, it did. Alright, we'll give him a chance to get some fighting in. Yeah, just gonna have to finish him the old-fashioned way. He got a little beat up. I'll go ahead and throw down some healing on him. I think that was a good call. Alright, Matriarch wants to come fight. This guy will actually kind of trash that Matriarch, so I think I'm gonna let him. Try to get some debuffs on her, maybe. You may as well just come up the wall. Now, we don't need to kill anyone. Nice job, guys. Okay. That's a pretty heavy blow, I think, right there. And I can continue the damage because I can fight that group too, which is not as scary out in the open battlefield, I think. They do have a frost tank, so that's worth keeping an eye on. But the Firstborn, they're not weak to frost. The only unit I have that's actually weak to frost might be Karzan. No, he's actually got frost protection, so I think I'll be okay. Can those things, do they inflict freezing? Inflict freezing cold, but that's at elite rank. It is not elite, thank goodness. Those things are kind of terrifying at elite rank. Makes Frostling Dreadnoughts a pretty viable option. I think I'm gonna go for it. The only reason I hesitate is because, well, I was thinking about getting casting points back. On second thought, that's not gonna matter, because if I wait, I risk having all of those armies ganging up on me, and I don't want that. Karzan's army isn't necessarily good at defending cities. They're far more offensive. So I think I'm going to try to take this group out now while I can. It's another closely matched, and this time I don't have regrowth to back me up, so I got to be careful here. Karzan's good, but they're not invincible. Oof, I almost lost my priest right there. He's going to need to heal himself. How about you heal and you guard him? I want Karzan up there getting in the way. He's got 71 health. That's an Ice Scaper, so he dies like now. Not even... Oh, what the crap? Why is he lucky? Where is he getting this from? Lucky Cloverfield. Come on. I'm so tired of dealing with Lucky. Ah. Okay. Change of plans. This guy still dies. What the crap? Nope, he's just not gonna die. I just can't kill him. The game will just not have that. I'll have to do something else with Karzan. I would like to maybe get rid of that cannon. Maybe I could go deal with the Ice Queen. She's probably gonna Ice Nova me, but the cannon can't actually do anything on this turn. Alright, here's what's gonna happen. I need Karzan to go at this angle anyway to get Absorb Pain from him. And then go here. And probably, if she's going to Ice Nova anyway, I would imagine the way to go is to... Well, I don't know if she would Ice Nova, though. Because I wouldn't go into defense mode if I did that. Let's find out for science. She might still do it just because it's sort of like a free attack that I won't retaliate against, and the AI seems to like those. Oh, he still had a shot. Okay. Okay, she just sort of noped out of dealing with Karzan and went after the priest instead. I can't say I blame her. I might have to run the Orc Priest out of this battle if I don't want to lose him. Let's see how much other damage I can inflict here. I kind of think I want Karzan to go kill her. and maybe deal damage to that thing. I don't know that the cannon is as big of a threat. This could still use fire broadside, and well, my orc could do decent damage to the Ice Queen, but I don't want the orc taking damage because he's absorbing damage to Karzan. So I'm gonna do this. I will use that to flank, Warcry, attack. Alright, didn't quite get enough to kill her, unfortunately. That's too bad. The giant could finish her pretty darn easily. I'm gonna position my dwarf here so that thing can't fire broadside to hit like everybody. He's gonna only be able to hit one of those 3 units. I'll run the giant away because he's taking quite a bit of damage, and try to get him to max range where I can still hit her, which I think might be like here. Yeah, I think that's it. Get rid of that. And not go after the Juggernaut on this turn. I could go get in the cannon's way, so that would force it to... You know what, if the Exalted dies, he has Resurgence. That's not a big deal. I'll get in the cannon's way, and that'll force it... Actually, I do better than that. I'll just attack the cannon. Do damage. That'll force it to do something. Move before it attacks. I won't kill it, probably, but could at least do damage. If this guy stays here, he's probably dead, so I think he needs to leave. Okay, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Unfortunately, these guys aren't anywhere where they could do anything useful. I'll probably have him chase around behind that frost tank. Does this thing have, like, explosive ice death? Yes, it does. So, I want to be careful for that. I think the giant might be able to kill the cannon. Yeah, that would free up other people to do more important things. Even with Demolisher, Karzan is still not dishing out that much damage to those things. What I'm thinking about doing is focusing on killing the Frost Tank on this turn. Because Karzan could hit that and then double back and go after the other unit. Should be enough to kill it. With 3 hits, yes. Oh, Explosive Ice Death has a bigger range than I thought. I don't know that this will matter, but we'll do that and let him run away. Alright, these guys have taken a beating, but they're also dishing out some damage. I think, oh, that was a crit. I'm glad that didn't kill him. Alright, you gotta go, dude. Can Karzan go? Is that an open spot, or am I going to attack that fence if I move here? That's an open spot, okay. Let's gather all around and beat the crap out of this thing. That's not going to be able to move without dying, so Stone Giant should be safe. But just in case, let's back him up as much as I can. And chuck a rock at it. Alright. I should be fine. Unless they cast a spell, that would suck. Nope. Just gonna fire broadside. Okay. Karzan, you deserve this kill. There you go. That was That was an interesting one, and that army has gotten the crap thoroughly beaten out of them. Fortunately, the remainders are not tough, but they do really need time to heal. Does Karzan have any healing items yet? I think I had a healing potion on the way to him, but it's not gonna arrive for another turn. I really need more healing. Did I get field medic on him? I think I did. Yeah, I did at least get him. No, that's first strike, not field medic. Okay, there it is. So at least he's got field medic, so the army's going to get a decent bit from that. Blood Armor could kind of be used if I was really aggressive with the Arc Exalted. He could die, and then I could get Warrior's Honor on the rest of my units, but I don't know if that's a really good use for him. I think he's better off just taking hits for Karzan. Karzan, I'm probably going to get that fire protection on this turn. Just trying to make sure there's nothing else that would be more useful. I do like Phoenix Warrior. That's pretty cool, and it would be useful for Karzan's army. Can I cast it on myself? Can I cast Phoenix Warrior on Karzan? The only thing is it costs... Oh wait, that only costs 10 casting points. Karzan could actually do that. I don't know if it works on the self unit though, like the unit that casts it. Can it cast it on itself? I'm not sure. It's a spell, so I think you might be able to, but I think for the moment I'm gonna grab fire protection, and then if you guys get around to answering that before I'm done with this marathon, then we'll know. But I'm gonna get fire protection, and let's see, I got 4 left. I could probably give him some melee strength, maybe some defense. He's already got a ton of defense. I might actually just give him more health. Health is almost always a good option, so I wouldn't mind getting his health up to about 90. I've got a lot riding on that unit, so make him as tanky as I possibly can. Probably buff his health, buff his defense, buff his melee strength, just make him generally a more powerful fighter at this point. And we'll go ahead and absorb that city. And hold ground. And at least if they attack me, I'm going to have the wall to help defend too. It won't make a huge difference for Karzan's army, but it'll help a little. Hopefully they don't have anything else like just out here in the darkness that I can't see that could reach me. But it seems like I took out pretty much everything in this area. And there was a lot too, so... Oh, I didn't see that Tyrant Cheetah over there until I zoomed out. Okay, that city is doing what it needs to be doing for now. Producing mana here. What is this? What was I doing with this Tigran city? I think this was another generally upgrading it. And you know what? I'm actually gone a bit over on this episode. I just realized. And I still got to move my Necros army. Yeah, I wanted to fit that battle in on this episode, but I think for anything beyond that, I should probably wait. So yeah, we'll call this episode here. Went a little bit long, but I am going to keep going. So like I said, I'm going to try to get either 3 or 4 episodes done all in a row here. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this, and I will see you in the next one.